guys, make sure to check out 5-9 Gaming. There's like 60 YouTube channels, Twitter, Twitch, all of it for more kooky, zany stuff like this. Fire! Nas, one more! What? Nas, get back! Where are you going? Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and it is time to show off LR Full Power FRIEZA. I think one of the better units in the game. Both LR Super Saiyan Goku and the LR Full Power FRIEZA are definitely two of the best units in the game. I'm definitely going to need a lot more time with them before I could definitively say, like, oh, they're this good or that good. I would say right at the start, though, I do think AGL UI Goku is superior. I mean, I know people are going to get mad at me about that, but it's like, bruh, listen, Goku and Frieza are really good, but they're not like... The issue I have with this Goku and Frieza, I think, more so than anything, is that they don't have some of the newer gimmicks that Dokkan has brought out recently. No revive and no super attack nullification. I don't really understand the decision with that. I think like having revives and nullifications for these units really would have made a lot of sense. So I think that's kind of basically my biggest issue, right? And I do feel like when a lot of people evaluate, like, UI Goku and these characters and stuff like that, they don't really put enough stock into how valuable the revive can be, right? All right, so this is going to be a very solid rotation right here with Frieza, right? We're going to be linking up very well with First Form Frieza. They're going to share a lot of links. Now, remember, too, that LR Full Power Frieza, as we're moving through the event, is stacking. The thing about both Goku and Frieza is that they do stack. It's hard to say who is better because, okay, 6.72 right there. It's hard to say who's better in terms of, like, the stacking thing because Goku stacks on his 12 key, but it's very easy. Oh, cool, he got the planet blown up right there. Goku stacks on his 12 key, but it's very easy because he's got guaranteed additionals after he gets hit, right? So it's very easy to be able to shoot out a lot of those, right? Whereas our boy Frieza does not have like that same sort of like guaranteed additional mechanic, right? Well, no, he does. No, he does. He launches additional super after receiving an attack. Oh, yeah, the difference is that Goku gets, what, the extra 59% attack. Right, whereas Frieza doesn't get that. Frieza has an additional 100% attack and defense for 6 turns from the start, and then he loses defense. Now, one thing that's I did not notice earlier, too, is that both Frieza and Goku, they do Mega Colossal damage on both 12 and 18 key super attacks, right? So, like, this is something I noticed with Goku, is that, like, you know, he is able to get to, like, a 9.5 million attack set or something like that. Right, with like his, you know, major powerful 18 key, but then following it up with the 12 key super attack, the damage is not that far away. And the reason is because they're doing Mega Colossal on both, right? That's why, like, again, we see Frieza get to like a really good number, 6.72, but then the 12 key, you know, typically like 12 key super attacks for these LRs does like a lot less damage, but that's not going to be the case for Goku and Frieza. So when you're rocking them in turn 1 and they're getting these guaranteed additionals like that, that's crazy. The problem, though, is that for long events, Goku and Frieza will be fine, right? Because you're going to be stacking, right? You're going to be building up. You're going to be doing a lot of damage. You could rock them in slot 1 probably the majority of the way through the event. You're not really going to have issues, right? But I do think about them in, like, super battle road stages, where it's like Frieza and Goku, I feel like, are just going to get obliterated right at the start, right? Like, I think that is going to be sort of a major issue in why I would say I like UI Goku better, especially with how difficult some of these recent stages have gone. Now, this is good, right? Full Power Frieza is going to be ridiculously powerful against, you know, one of the stronger phases here against this Grade 8 Goku. And again, like, that's a very powerful mechanic. That in slot 1, both Frieza and Goku are able to bust out this right here, right? Which is this huge like, additional double super. I've talked about it a lot. One reason Videl and STR LR Broly are so crazy is because they do guaranteed double supers, right? For Videl, at least on slot 1 and 2, Broly just has guaranteed double supers pretty much no matter what. So that's going to be really good. All right, so here's Frieza's active skill right here. LR Full Power Frieza's active skill. So Goku and Frieza both have active skills. So for Frieza to do it, there has to be a super class enemy whose HP is 30% or below. And then that will be Frieza's active skill. Then for Goku, it's one extreme class enemy, 30% HP and below. They do ridiculous damage on these active skills, but the condition is kind of tough. I don't think it's really going to be that common where you're going to be able to see it. I would say you're definitely going to be able to see them activate more often than, you know, say like the GT Super Saiyan Dokkan Fest, right? Their active skills are going to be way more uncommon than these guys. Because, you know, you definitely could have like a situation in Super Battle World where you could bust it out. Frieza's active skill, you should be able to get that probably fairly often in the God event, right? And remember, there is a new difficult event coming, the, you know, like the collection of battles or whatever. I'm sure Frieza and Goku's active skills should be very good in there, right? But we'll need to see exactly how that event is looking. Yeah, Frieza's just they do really consistent huge amounts of damage, right? Because the thing about, like, if we just, because I think the only real units to compare this Goku and Frieza to is the 6th year anniversary units. I think Goku and Frieza, I probably would put them above STR Vegito and I think like STR Broly, right? Although I think Goku and Frieza are probably both better than Evolution Blue Vegeta, probably? That's hard to say. I don't know. Maybe I can't say that. That's tough. I mean, I like Evolution Blue Vegeta a lot better than a lot of people do. And again, you can't sleep on the fact that Evolution Blue Vegeta has got a revive and a much easier to, like, UI Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta, their active skills are much easier to activate, right? Turn 4, 50% HP is not nearly as bad as an enemy under 30% HP. That could be a little bit tricky, I think, to activate. But I think Goku and Frieza are, like, right up there, right? Like, they're definitely very, very powerful. Because, like, UI Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta, they could easily output more damage when they, like, triple super, triple crit, right? For sure. But the thing is that there is RNG involved. Whereas, like, you know, if you just get hit before Goku or Frieza attack, they're getting a guaranteed double super. That's doing, like, really still competitive. Like, look at, dude, the damage difference, it's, like, barely a 1.5 million attack stat difference in damage between his 18 key and his 12 key. That's ridiculous, man. Like, their 12 keys hit so hard, Goku and Frieza, on these additionals. Honestly, that's, like, so impressive to me. It's obviously, like, that's the way they designed the kit, right? Is where you run them in slot 1, you know, they take that hit, you know, they get the guaranteed additional, but they still got the Mega Colossal, so your damage is crazy. The other thing, too, okay, so remember that once you start getting very deep into the event, I don't know what Frieza's defensive stat is right here, because remember, he has been stacking, but the thing is, Frieza's doing so much damage that we're moving so fast through the event. Now, this is, yeah, that's death. It's tough to really, like, you know, discredit Frieza for that right there, because that is type disadvantage against, like, one of the strongest attacks you could take in the game, right? But remember, Frieza is a defensive stacking character right there. I mean, if we'd compare it, UI Goku would have gotten killed right there too, right? Only, like, of these 4 units I'm comparing, the Super Saiyan Goku, the Full Power Frieza, Blue Vegeta, and UI Goku, Blue Vegeta would have done by far the best in that spot. Even Blue Vegeta would have done the best right there, even without the fact that he's got type advantage, right, I think? So, I don't know. I think one change I would make with Frieza and Goku, just besides the fact that they have their, whatchamacallit, just besides the fact that they have the no revival, no nullification, I think they should have had beam super nullification. But I think one thing that would have helped as well is I think them stacking both attack and defense on their 12 and 18 key super attack, I think that's what they should have done with these two characters. Because I definitely can feel there could be points where it'll be a little frustrating, like, okay, I really want to get the 18 key with Frieza to build up his defense, but I'm unable to. You know, I really want to get the, you know, stack Goku's defense, but I'm getting 18 key super attacks. I think they could have had them stack attack and defense on both supers. I think that would have made these units a lot better, especially from how often they're popping out additional supers, right? Because remember that Frieza and Goku, as the second or third attacker in a turn, they still have that same additional chance that UI Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta have, a 30% chance of launching an additional super, right? So, like, you're going to be doing a lot of 12 key super attacks with these units. That's why, you know, Goku, again, I like defensive stacking much better than attack stacking. So maybe that does have Goku looking like the superior unit. Again, I'm going to need to do a lot more testing with these units, run them a lot more, test how they're doing in some Super Battle Road stages and different places. But Frieza and Goku are looking good. They're definitely top 5 units in the game. You know, I think maybe saying something like UI Goku 1, Super Saiyan Goku 2, Frieza 3, Evolution Blue Vegeta 4, or something like that. I think that could be what it is, or like the way I'm sort of walking away from this. Frieza and Goku are ridiculous, though. They're doing a lot of damage. I feel like UI Goku is again, superior, but I feel like Super Saiyan Goku and Frieza are just doing a lot, like, they're going to end up doing a lot more damage than Vegeta very often, I think. Right? Like, Vegeta does not hit as high of a attack stats as Goku and Frieza. Not nearly as consistency, but it's like if you get good RNG with the crits, right? It's like with RNG in your favor, both Vegeta and UI Goku are doing more damage, but again, you need more RNG for that to happen, whereas I think Super Saiyan Goku and Full Power Frieza, they're a bit more consistent in the damage numbers that they're putting up. So let me know what you guys think. I think both are incredible. Again, my main gripe is just no nullification, no revive. Like, damn. We really have gotten no revive units since the 6th year anniversary. Just crazy. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.